When we talk about change, I believe it happens in stages. And along those stages, you move from your comfort zone to that zone of transition to the exploration zone. But think of some of the changes in your life and see if this resonates with you. I developed what I call the Denney, how original, stages of change. The first one is chaos. And this is where it all hits the fan, my friends. Chaos is where you're reaching low. This is where you don't have what you need. There's internal turmoil. This is where you go to bed at night and say, thank God it's over. This is where stuff isn't right and you know it's not right. And so you get to this stage of chaos. This is where you keep getting run over by that train I was talking about and you're still lying on the track. And then you get up and what do? You keep walking on the track. So that's chaos. The next stage is where you do a tipping point, a trigger, if you will, where you decide something's got to give. And there is a clearing of the attitude. And this is the only way you go from that zone of comfort to the zone that is right next to it, and that is transition. And that is where you say, I'm worth it. Friends, repeat after me, I'm worth it. This is where you believe you are deserving of the effort. Remember, change is easy. Believing you're worthy of change is the hard part. So the clearing of attitudes where you shift, it's a conscience, it's a motivated, it is a real decision. And as I said, to not decide is to make a decision. Maybe. Then you're at a channeling of actions, because change only happens if you act. Change only happens if you act. This is where the to-do list comes in. This is where there's a plan. This is where you start to work your plan. And every time you work your plan, you start to see progress. And the more progress you see, the better you feel about yourself, which continues to sustain the change. And then you see a commitment where it becomes habit. But I will tell you right now, if you do not start working at the change, if you don't start channeling your actions, you either go forward or you go back. And if you don't stay motivated and get the rewards you need, get the support you need at the channeling of actions, you then fall back to clearing of attitude, which becomes from positive to negative, and then you find yourself back at chaos. So it is at the channeling of actions where you have to do what you need to do. When you leave here, what do you need to do to keep this going? What are your promises to yourself? And then lastly, confidence. The last stage of change is the confidence, or you're in the exploration zone, which is the bring it on. Tell me what you got. I can do this. I'm going for it.